Welcome back to our channel where you can find the latest news and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some news. Catherine in tears over King Charles's surprise decision to her parents amid cancer treatment. There was a reunion of the royal family at Windsor after the fact that the Prince and Princess of Wales, together with their children, had spent a memorial vacation in North Fork, where they were able to rest as a whole family. It has been claimed that Prince William returned to the first royal engagement, which will take place today at a food charity. Based on the information provided by the source, King Charles is interested in paying respect to all of the contributions made by Princess Catherine's parents throughout their support for the Prince and Princess of Wales. Princess Catherine is very appreciative of this gesture. It is possible that this will be a radical choice for the royal family. It is well known that Queen Elizabeth did not readily bestow royal titles during her reign as Queen Elizabeth II. This is mostly due to the fact that there are specific rules that need to be adhered to, and there are not a great many titles that are accessible to be bestowed at the very beginning. When it comes to honouring Michael and Caroline Middleton with their prestigious status, the Queen is not in a hurry to do so because they are not active in the royal household's business, and they maintain a relative distance from the everyday operations that take place at Buckingham Palace. On the other hand, they might receive royal titles at some point in the future. As Charles ascends to the throne, the Middleton family experiences numerous changes, and his decision is understandable. One possibility is that they may celebrate Christmas at Sandringham Estate. After all, they are his sons-in-law's parents. Some people believe that the monarch may extend royal titles to Princess Catherine's parents as a means of further integrating their families into one another. The source suggests that if Michael Middleton were to rise to the position of Earl, Caroline Middleton might have received the title of Countess. A close acquaintance of the Wales family asserts that King Charles maintained an exceptionally close relationship with Princess Catherine's parents. There are several instances in which the king has shown his admiration for his daughter-in-law as if she were his own cherished daughter, even though he never had a daughter of his own. Furthermore, Prince William has maintained his affection for Michael and Caroline Middleton throughout his life. They encourage and support their children in all aspects of royal life. You may recall that Prince William was seen visiting a pub in Norfolk on Saturday of the previous week, and he was there with his mother-in-law. The fact that William seems more likely to be seen with Caroline Middleton than he is with old friends like Guy Pelly or the Van Cutsem brothers represents a reflection of the intimacy that exists between the two of them. It is my understanding that Caroline had the pleasure of spending the Easter school holidays with the Prince of Wales and his entire family. The Prince of Wales looks delighted whenever Caroline is there with his family. During the time when Catherine, 42, is undergoing treatment for an unidentified type of cancer, the Waleses would have been especially grateful to have Caroline and her husband, Mike, present at Anmer Hall, their summer home located on the Sandringham property. Furthermore, they are able to assist in the care of the kids. George, who is 10 years old, Charlotte, who is 8 years old, and Louis, who is 6 years old, but they also have the ability to undoubtedly offer their daughter emotional reassurance. It is a credit to the encouragement that the Middletons are giving that William is able to continue performing royal obligations despite the fact that his father is also fighting the illness. In fact, it becomes more and more apparent that Catherine's parents are equally important to the long-term stability of the monarchy as the Windsors themselves, and I feel that they should be given some official credit for the job that they have done. It was because of their active assistance that William was able to keep up with royal obligations on his own just before Easter, for instance, and he is expected to continue doing that once the youngsters return to Lambrook School the following week. Caroline reportedly helped the Princess of Wales with the school run while she was recovering from major abdominal surgery in January. This had taken place during the time period. Lambrook is located in Berkshire, and it is only 15 miles away from Adelaide Cottage, the family's property in Windsor. Bucklebury, the location where the Middletons reside, is less than 45 minutes away by car. All three of the kids are now living at Lambrook. Evidently, William has fulfilled his responsibilities as father and husband to the fullest extent, as Catherine noted in the heartfelt video message that she sent to the country a month ago. I am currently doing excellently and getting stronger every single day by concentrating on the things that are going to help me in healing in my mental state, physique, and spirit, she said. I continue to get better every single day. I find that having William at my beck and call is not only a source of happiness, but also a source of reassurance. On the other hand, it is not impossible that the princess was referring to her parents in her statement. It should not have come as a surprise that Catherine's mother had been the one behind the wheel of the vehicle that was spotted at Windsor at the beginning of this month. The fact that William is becoming more and more dependent on his in-laws is a normal progression. Catherine's attractiveness continually formed a part of the durability of her family bonds, which included her connections with her parents as well as siblings such as Pippa Matthews, who is 40 years old, and James Middleton, who is 36 years old. It is important to keep in mind that the prince had his first encounter with Catherine only a couple of months after the passing of his own mother, Princess Diana. Over the course of the years that followed, Carolee evolved into the role of mother for him as their relationship flourished. I can still vividly remember the stunned response that was given when it was revealed that William was going to celebrate Christmas 2011, his initial holiday following his wedding, at the residence of the Middletons instead of spending it at Sandringham with the members of the royal family. Previously married members of the Windsor family like Sophie Rhys-Jones, currently serving as the Duchess of Edinburgh, had a duty to prioritise the royal family at all times. Neither Sophie nor Sarah, Duchess of York, could have ever imagined spending Christmas Day alongside their own parents. This is an unimaginable scenario. However, the Middletons were distinct, and they remain so to this day. In light of the fact that Catherine is taking some time off to work through her medical problems, the significance of the position that they perform has never seemed more apparent. In light of this, I am of the opinion that it ought to be high time that Carolee and Michael, who had previously worked as flight scheduling employees, and she had previously worked as an air hostess, should receive titles that accurately represent their level of significance. According to what their friend, the business magnate Sir John Majeski, told me 10 years ago, they ought to be the Earl and Countess of Bucklebury or something. It is appropriate for them. They are wonderful individuals who provide excellent examples to follow. Why would anybody have a problem with that? Thank you for watching the video. Please share your thoughts with us, and we will say goodbye for the time being.